Very good morning and Jai Hind students. I am Adesh with my subject accountancy. Chapter 4th, basis of accounting, and today's our topic is accrual basis of accounting. In last class we cover the cash basis of accounting. So we have this thing which we learned in last class, cash basis of accounting, and only cash transactions are recorded in cash basis of accounting, and the advantages, disadvantages, and one problem also we were discussed in last class. Okay, and the solution also we have solved related to the cash basis of accounting, but today we are going to cover the next topic, accrual basis of accounting. Accrual basis of accounting say all transactions are not done in cash. Those transactions are incurred in business on credit basis, so those transactions also will consider in the business transactions and the treatment will be there. Okay, not only the cash transaction will affecting, as well as credit transactions also affecting the profit of the business, financial positions of the business. So today we are going to learn about the accrual basis of accounting and how it is affected and how it will help to the businessman to calculate the correct profit or loss of the business. Okay, so students, we are going to cover this topic, accrual basis of accounting. So according to accrual basis of accounting, under accrual basis of accounting, under accrual basis of accounting, unlike under cash basis of accounting, cash basis of accounting, income is recorded as income when it is earned, or accrued. It is clear? Under accrual basis of accounting, unlike under cash basis of accounting, income is recorded as income when it is earned or accrued. It means अगर इनकम हम कैश में अर्न कर रहे हैं तो then it will recorded, or if the income we have earned at that time but the transaction is not done in cash, so then when the income is earned, so then that income will also be recorded in the books of account. The accrual basis of accounting say. Are you getting this one? So it means यहाँ पर कैश की तरह नहीं होगा कि जब हमें वो कैश में ट्रांजेक्शन रिसीव हो रही है ओनली देन वी विल रिकॉर्ड दैट. यहाँ पर अगर इनकम हम क्रेडिट में मीन्स बाद में हम रिसीव करेंगे बट अर्न राइट नाउ, सो वो ट्रांजेक्शन विल रिकॉर्ड राइट नाउ ऑल्सो इन द बुक्स ऑफ अकाउंट्स. ओके, सो अंडर accrual basis of accounting, unlike cash basis of accounting, income is recorded एज इनकम व्हेन अर्न और एक्रूड, जब भी वो कमाई है या जब भी वो एक्रूड हो जाती है, मीन्स ड्यू हो जाती है. In future we will receive that income. Okay, similarly as we having the accrual basis of accounting, so some advantages are also there related to the accrual basis of accounting, or the some advantages of accrual basis of accounting we have. Advantages, why it is more suitable comparison to the cash basis of accounting. So accrual basis of accounting is more suitable comparison to the accrual basis of accounting. So why it is so? So we having some advantages, by that we can confirm the accrual basis of accounting is more suitable. The first point is it is more scientific. When the transaction is recorded, at that time that will affect. Okay, so it is more scientific compared to cash basis of accounting. And that's why this accounting basis is preferred by accountant. Okay, that's why accrual basis of accounting is preferred by accountant. Is it clear why it is so? Because it is a more scientific comparison to the cash basis of accounting. That's why. Second point, this basis of accounting show a complete picture of financial transactions. Means complete financial transactions shown by the accrual basis of accounting, under which we can confirm what is the actual income we have earned during the year and what the actual expenses we have incurred during the year. So this basis of accounting shows a complete picture of financial transactions. Why uh, how can we say it show a complete picture of financial transaction? Why it is so? Because the transaction is done in cash or transaction done in credit, on credit. So both the transaction will record in the books of account, and when all transactions are recorded in the books of account, so then we can analyze a correct profit or loss, we can correct analyze correct financial positions of the business. So it means accrual basis of accounting show a complete picture of the financial transactions. Are you getting my point? When we doing only the cash transaction, so only cash transaction will recorded according to the cash basis of accounting. Or if you're doing according to the accrual basis of accounting, so the complete transactions, all transactions will recorded in the books of accounts. Okay, accrual basis transactions में और अकाउंटिंग में टोटल सभी ट्रांजेक्शन्स को रिकॉर्ड किया जाता है, उनका सेटलमेंट मे बी ड्यू इन फ्यूचर. उनका जो सेटलमेंट है वो चाहे फ्यूचर में हो चाहे वो प्रेजेंट में हो, बट द ट्रांजेक्शन इज देयर इन द बिजनेस, सो दैट ट्रांजेक्शन विल रिकॉर्ड इन द बुक्स ऑफ द बिजनेस. Next, third point. On this basis, disclose discloses true financial positions of the business on a particular day. Okay. So this basis disclose true financial positions of the business on a particular day. If the depreciation is there, so the depreciation is a non-cash expenses. But in cash basis of accounting, the depreciation will not record in the books of account. But in accrual basis, that depreciation will record. So after deducting the depreciation from the assets, so the fair value we can calculate of that particular assets, and when the fair value of that particular assets is recorded in the business, so then it will tell us the correct or true financial positions of the business. Are you getting this? So it is tell us the true financial positions of business on a particular day. It means the financial statements are prepared at the last day of the year. ओके, ईयर की लास्ट डेट में इसको बनाया जाता है, और एनी डे एनी ऑफ द डे the financial statement can be prepared. So on that particular date, the actual values of assets, liabilities and capital we can calculate, and then we can confirm the true value of all financial assets, liabilities and capital. Okay, so only it is happen in accrual basis of accounting, not in cash basis of accounting. Why it is so? Because cash basis of accounting are not recorded credit transactions in their book, so that's why that basis cannot confirm us a true value of financial position. Okay, so next, fourth advantage is it reflects true profit or loss during the accounting period. Okay, it reflects the true profit or loss during the accounting period. What is the actual profit, what is the actual loss incurred in a business, so then it can be confirmed only by accrual basis of accounting. So it is more scientific comparison to cash basis of accounting. This is the first advantage. Second, this basis of accounting show a complete picture of financial transactions. Okay, show a complete pictures of financial transaction. What are the financial transactions? These all transaction can be shown in only accrual basis of accounting. It discloses true financial positions of the business on a particular day or for a particular year. It reflects true profit or loss during the accounting period. So these are the advantages of uh, accrual basis of accounting. So as it having some advantages, so some disadvantages also there of accrual basis of accounting. So what these are: disadvantages of accrual basis of accounting. So what are these disadvantages which are, or on which basis the accrual basis of accounting are less suitable? So first one, this system is not as simple as cash basis of accounting. वाई इट इज़ सो, ऐसा क्यों है? क्यों? क्योंकि जो कैश ट्रांजेक्शन्स होंगी उनको कैश ट्रांजेक्शन्स को हम कैश में रिकॉर्ड कर लेंगे सभी को, लेकिन जो एक्रूअल बेसिस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग होती हैं उन ट्रांजेक्शन्स को हमें ईयर के लास्ट डेट को एडजस्ट करना होता है. फॉर एग्जांपल आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस, प्रीपेड एक्सपेंसेस, accrued income, unaccrued income, depreciation. So many adjustments are there which we have to do on at the last date of the year, and cash basis of accounting only records those transactions which are incurred only in cash. Okay, so that's why the credit transactions are left in cash basis of accounting. So that's why this system is not as simple as कैश बेसिस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग. कैश बेसिस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग जितना सिंपल है उससे ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लेक्स होता है हमारा ये सिस्टम, एक्रूअल बेसिस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग सिस्टम. सेकंड, द अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस the accounting process is too elaborate. जो अकाउंटिंग प्रोसेस है वो काफ़ी लेंदी हो जाता है इसके अंदर. क्यों? क्योंकि हमें ईयर की लास्ट डेट को इसके अंदर एडजस्टमेंट्स करनी होती हैं जो हमारा आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस या which expenses are still due not paid, some expenses we paid in advance for the next year, so those expenses we have to adjust, and some incomes are also there which are paid advance or receive advance or still not received. So that's why this accounting process is too elaborate. Third one, a quick appraisal of profit or loss is not possible. अगर हम जल्दी से प्रॉफिट या लॉस निकालना चाहते हैं, जल्दी से एक अप्रेजल निकालना चाहते हैं प्रॉफिट और लॉस के लिए, इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. क्यों? because many adjustments are required to ascertain the true financial position. Okay. A quick appraisal of profit or loss is not possible in accrual basis of accounting because many of the adjustments are required to confirm the correct or true financial positions of the business or financial performance of the business. Okay, so these are three disadvantages of accrual basis of accounting. So this system is not simple as cash basis of accounting is simple. The accounting process is to elaborate. Okay, so many more things we require to explain inside the accrual basis of accounting, but in cash basis of accounting only cash received or cash paid, these things we have to elaborate. A quick appraisal of profit or loss is not possible. Why it is so? Because many adjustments are required to ascertain or to calculate true financial position of the business. Okay, students, so we having the accrual basis of accounting. We cover the meaning of the accrual basis of accounting and the definition. What is it? Advantages and disadvantages. So now one problem we have related to the accrual basis of accounting. So that's why we can clear more after solve that numerical problem. Okay, so students, yesterday we have write a numerical problem which we solved yesterday or in last class. So today once again we are taking same problem, and that problem we will solve according to the accrual basis of accounting. Okay, in last class we solved that problem related to the cash basis of accounting, but today we are going to solve that problem on the basis of accrual basis of accounting. So students, once again we are reading that problem. The problem is this: during the financial year 2018-19, Ashok had cash sales of rupees 3,90,000 and credit sales of rupees 1,60,000. His expenses for the year were rupees 2,70,000. ऊपर दे रखा है यहाँ पर कि उसकी कैश सेल्स 3,90,000 है और क्रेडिट सेल उसकी 1,60,000 1,60,000 है. हिज एक्सपेंसेस फॉर द ईयर मीन्स कंप्लीट ईयर के लिए उसके एक्सपेंसेस हैं 2,70,000, आउट ऑफ विच रुपीज़ 80,000 इज स्टिल टू बी पेड। अभी इसमें 80,000 ऐसे हैं, 2,70,000 में 80,000 अभी ऐसे हैं जो अभी पेड करने बाकी हैं। इट मीन्स 1,90,000 ऑलरेडी पेड। फाइंड आउट अशोक इनकम फॉर 2018-19 फॉलोइंग द कैश बेसिस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग। यहाँ पर हमने लास्ट कैश बेसिस ऑफ अकाउंटिंग फॉलो किया था, बट टुडे we will follow the accrual basis of accounting for this problem. So according to cash basis of accounting, we sold only the cash sales. Cash sales was there, that is 3,90,000, and cash expenses only, that is 270 was for complete year and 80,000 for due. So which is not paid still, so we subtract from the total expenses to the due expenses, that is cash expenses equal to 1,90,000. If we subtract from 3,90,000 190, so 2 lakh rupees was the net income for the year ended 2018-19. This is the solution on cash basis of accounting. Okay, but here we are going to solve this problem on accrual basis of accounting. Accrual basis of accounting. Okay, so accrual basis of accounting, the solution of this problem is, so first we write total sales. Total sales means cash sales plus credit sales. Okay, so cash sales is 3,90,000 plus credit sale 1,60,000. So 1,60,000, if we're totaling the both, it will equal to 5,50,000. It is clear? 5,50,000 will be total sales, and we will subtract or less total expenses. Total expenses are total expenses for the year, that is 2,70,000, 80,000 not paid, so that will also include, already included in 2,70,000. So cash and credit, both the expenses will include in 2,70,000. So 2,70,000 is total expenses. So then we can calculate net income for the year 2018-19. So this is the minus value, so we will record this value in bracket, and after subtracting this, so 2,80,000 will be our net income for the year 2018-19 according to accrual basis of accounting. Okay students, have you learned? And today we learned the accrual basis of accounting and yesterday we learned the cash basis of accounting. So this chapter is completed. Only two bases of accounting are there. So in next class we will start the next chapter. So if you find any query or any problem related to these two bases of accounting, then you can ask me by my on my personal mobile or by WhatsApp. Okay, thank you students for today. Thank you.